Hi and welcome to My Quaint Cottage. I'm Jessica and today's video is a thrift haul. This is a huge haul. It is a cumulative haul I've been collecting over the past couple of months and I haven't shared anything on YouTube, so I figured that I would try to put it all together and share with you today. But I can't put it all together. It's just way too much. So I think I'm gonna break this haul up into 3 videos at least. So today's video is just a bunch of stuff. I do have a bunch of furniture, a bunch of big pictures, like all kinds of things to share with you. But let's get in with the portion that I'm going to share with you today. I hope you like it. If you do and there's something that you particularly like, please let me know in the comments below because I love being able to interact with you guys and see what you're into and see what things that you've been able to find. And if there's something that I found that you especially love, I would love to hear that as well. I'm absolutely thrilled with everything that I've picked up, so it's really hard for me to decide what item I want to share first, but I think I figured it out. So a little bit of a backstory. If you watch my channel at all, you know I love whiteware. It's very popular, ironstone and just all things white, porcelain or earthenware, just the white glaze. Very popular in farmhouse, very popular in cottage. These little covered dishes are very popular as well. I see them all the time at thrift stores and things and antique shops. Usually it's a chicken on top and a lot of times it's glass, but I do see the pottery ones that are chickens or whatever, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the chickens, probably because I see them everywhere. But I told myself, I was like, well, maybe I'll get one and see what I think. And none of them caught my eye. And then I found this guy. I don't know, is he a pheasant or a quail? Look at that face. I don't even know if his eye or the detail is showing up. But it's just so, so cute. So this little covered dish, I just absolutely love it. And the detail on the basket weave under there. I just think, how sweet is that? There's even some little eggs in there. So, and this one is not marked, so it doesn't matter to me that it's not ironstone. It might not even be old. I just thought how unique it was, and it's not like all the chickens. So I absolutely love that. And I did see another one that was a standing rooster, but he was way outside of my price range. This one was probably $3 to $5. To be honest, I don't know, because a lot of the shops that I go to, they take the tags off, and so late, if I didn't take a picture of the tag, there's no way I'm going to remember how much I paid for it. But he was well within my $5 price threshold. That's what I usually pay for things, and I just think he's gorgeous. So enough of that. The next piece that I picked up is actually for my son. My son is 12 years old, my youngest son is 12 years old, and he loves to cook, and he has a thing for pepper grinders. I don't know why, but every time we go to the store, if he sees a pepper grinder, like even in the grocery store, or if we're at like a department store or something in the kitchenware section, because I love kitchenware, he's always like gravitating toward the pepper grinders and salt grinders, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I was out without him one day and I found this. It is a milk glass and silver accent pepper grinder, and it was in such great shape. It was a little bit more than I usually pay, but it's a gift for somebody else. So I think I did pay like $8 for this, but how adorable is that? So I told him about it, and then I showed it to him, and he just loves it. He's like, wash it so that I can put pepper in it and use it for breakfast, because he loves to cook, and he makes eggs or whatever he's making for breakfast. So he's going to be using that. I just think it's really cool that he's into that sort of thing. The next group of things that I picked up, I don't even collect these guys, but I thought, how cute is that for fall? Do you see the little acorns on there? Isn't that cute? So it's just a little cut glass, cream and sugar, and it was $2 for the set, or excuse me, $1 for the set, so 2 for $1. So here's the lid, and I think that somebody actually like made that and glued it on. I don't think it came that way, but I mean, if it did, awesome. If you know anything about these, that would be great. There is, it looks like a sunflower motif. Can you see that? That's on the top, on the lid, and on the bottom. So that's the only thing that really would give away like who the maker is for these. So if you know anything about them, I would love to know. I honestly just got it for the little acorn motif for fall. So the next thing, I will admit right off the bat, I paid way too much for these. These are little sandwich picks. I don't even know what they're called. But so if you make like a stacked sandwich and you put these little sticks in there to serve as like hors d'oeuvres, so I guess like a little hors d'oeuvre stick, but they're specifically for sandwiches because they're so thick to hold like the bread together. But I love entertaining, especially around the holidays. So we have like a tree trimming party and things like that. But these are solid brass, and I just thought they were so pretty. I paid $8 for them, and at the time I was like, they were sitting there, they were $8. I was like, I'm not paying $8 for that. That's ridiculous. And I just kept coming back to them, and finally I was like, you know what? I have to take them home. I'm not going to find anything like them. They are so heavy for being solid brass, and I'm a sucker for brass anyway. So, isn't that adorable? Don't hate me for overpaying for stuff. Another thing I'm a sucker for is the original vintage boxes. So here is a box. Anytime I see these little boxes, I have to open them up and see what's inside. And this one has, it's a little nut pick set. So it's got the two, excuse me, I can't point, the two nutcrackers here, and then these little nut picks. And I just thought, oh, how pretty. My grandma had a set like that when I was little. I haven't washed these yet, so I haven't taken them out of the container or anything. I think I paid like $3 for them. It was next to nothing. And I was just like, oh, that'll be so great. I've got little nut dishes and things that I can set out for the holidays, like leading up to Thanksgiving and leading up to Christmas and things like that. That'll be just a nice little accent that I can put in those bowls so people can actually, you know, enjoy the walnuts or whatever that I put in there. I did pick up this particular set of dishes. Like, I need any more dishes, but I kind of do because, you know, after a while, your dishware, you lose one or whatever. And if you want to have a really big, nice place setting for everybody with matching dishes, you kind of need to, you know, refresh and get more. So this giant place setting for 10, it actually has 12 of some pieces, but like the coffee cups only have 10, but I mean, it's got the saucers, the dinner plate, the bread plate, cereal bowls, and then these little fruit bowls. So this entire set was divided up into 2 parts. So they didn't expect anybody to buy the whole set like I did. One set was $2.50 and the other set was $4. And so for $6.50, I got this entire place setting for a load of people. So that was awesome. The next thing I want to share with you is this very pretty stationery set. I got it from Goodwill. The sticker says $2, but I could have paid 50% of that, which would have been $1. But it's a pretty box with 3 drawers, and the drawers have a bunch of stationery in them. It's practically brand new, but they are so pretty. It's from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Look at this one. So they are so pretty. There is a 3rd set of little cards in here as well, but they're from a different designer. So I actually got more than what the original pack was. These cards are from Noel Note Cards, but they're very pretty as well. And they're all just blank cards, and they do have the envelopes that go with them, and then there are some miniature cards as well. So if you have been to my channel anytime ever, you know that I am a complete sucker for plated silver. I absolutely love flatware and serviceware. So these are cream soup spoons, and they do have a few different handle motifs, which is fine because when you have those out as a place setting, nobody's going to be looking at what the handle looks like. It's fine to mix and match your silver pieces. And then of course more of the iced teaspoons. I love iced teaspoons. This is actually my favorite. I don't know what the pattern is called, and I don't even know if it's going to focus. It's not going to focus. You're never going to see that. Anyway, it has just the most delicate rose pattern. I don't know if you can see that right there. That rose pattern on there is just so delicate and so pretty. And then these match some soup spoons, cream soup spoons that I picked up. And then here's some other serviceware, a ladle that matches the other set. But they were $5 for $1, so I literally just went through this whole giant tub of silver plate, silverware, flatware, tableware, and I was there for probably an hour. My hands were so black with tarnish whenever I was finished, but I picked out all the pieces that I wanted, and I had so much fun looking. Next, I want to share with you this huge set of cut glass. I think they are so pretty. I actually picked them up over the course of several weeks from several different places, so it's amazing that it all matches. But this picture is the thing that I spent the most on, and honestly, I never would have purchased this by itself. It is very beautiful, but it was $7 just for the picture. I got it at a flea market, and the vendor had it 50% off, so it was originally $14. I got it for $7. But it's so pretty. But again, the only reason I got it is because I just happened to have picked up all of these other glassware. So I have, I don't know, 13, I think, or 16 of these cut glass water glasses. I have, I think, like 13 of these, and I got them for maybe $1 a piece. I know that I have 7 of these because there were 8, and one of them had a chip on the corner, so I just went ahead and threw that away. There's no point in having it if I'm not going to be able to use it. I also was able to find the champagne flute. How pretty is that? Gorgeous. There was only one. So the story behind these glasses is that I was at Goodwill and I found like a lot of, which ones? I found a lot of these. My rule is I need at least 8, and I found more than 8. And at that same time at Goodwill, they had a bunch of these. And I was like, oh, okay. So as long as I have a place setting for 8, I'm good. And then I went to a flea market, and I found the pitcher and these wine glasses that match. And I was like, oh, okay. And more of these plain water glasses. And I was like, oh, okay. I've already got a bunch of them. I'll go ahead and get more. You can't have too many glasses, especially pretty glasses like this that I can use for Thanksgiving, Christmas. And then I went back to Goodwill later, and they had a bunch more of these and a bunch more of these, and then that's where I also picked up this champagne flute. So hopefully when I go back to Goodwill again, they'll have the rest, because I only have one champagne flute, and I honestly just picked it up because, you know, what are the chances that I'm going to find the whole rest of this set? I would think slim to none, except that I found all of these, and you can't even see them because of how bright it is in here. But I mean, I have dozens of these now for a set. So how fun is that? These next little pieces I want to share with you, I picked up for 50 cents at a garage sale fundraiser for, I'm not sure if it was a homeless shelter. I think it was actually like a church garage sale for homeless or their food bank or something like that. I honestly don't remember. They have a donation point, and the lady just puts them in her garage, and once a month she opens her garage. But anyway, I picked this up. Cute little bowling ball and little bowling pins. It was 50 cents and it was for a fundraiser. I actually got a lot of stuff from there. I'll share them with you in the next haul that I got. Lots of stationery items, desk item, things like that. Jewelry. I found jewelry at that little garage sale. These were 50 cents. I just thought how adorable. I used to actually collect little miniature games and things, so I'm probably just going to put those on a little bookshelf, maybe the bookshelf that I'm putting together in my room. I don't know. I'll let you know in the future. So the last thing I want to share with you is this little service set. Here's a silver spoon and a silver pie server, and the handles are crystal. I looked it up. It's Shannon Crystal. I looked it up. It's not overly expensive, but I do like crystal, so I thought those were really pretty. They should clean up rather well. It's a pie server, and why shouldn't this be used as an ice cream scoop? That was my thought whenever I saw it. So, and these I actually purchased in a bag of, in a whole bag of utensils. It probably had 8 or 10 pieces of serviceware that I didn't want. It was modern stainless steel, so I gave those to a friend. But the whole bag was like $2. So basically I spent $1 a piece for these and then got a whole bag of stuff I didn't want, and I was able to give them away. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give a thumbs up and subscribe below. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications of new video uploads. As always, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.